with the Amaranth Chronicles, and today I wanted to show you the latest on my Grace Cathedral 3D model. I'm still learning how to live stream here, so the last couple of videos, I've done two previous videos. One I was able to upload to YouTube, and one that's on my personal Facebook. So I'm going to start posting all of these on the Amaranth Chronicles official Facebook page, just to kind of keep them all in one place. I'm going to put them on the YouTube channel as well. But those of you who have been following along the last couple of videos as I've been modeling Grace Cathedral and laying things out, I thought today I could show you kind of where I am and show you some neat things. So I've just started to light Grace Cathedral for a few art pieces around the Amaranth Chronicles. I want to show you guys something. So those of you not familiar with the Amaranth Chronicles, it is a cyberpunk space western written by myself and my friend Chris. And we published the book a couple years ago, and we're in the process now of expanding the intellectual property. And I'm experimenting with, I've been a 3D modeler for 20 years, and I'm experimenting about creating art surrounding the series in the hopes of pitching a series one day, like an animated series. So here is Grace Cathedral. This is the latest with the lighting on it. Those of you following along on Saturday might notice quite a change. I have new lampposts out in the courtyard. I've added a lot new lighting sources. The stained glass windows are now glowing. And so far, so good. I'm pretty pleased with this. We can even change the camera perspective, and I can show you guys other angles at this. So I was going to post this video yesterday, but I'm having some issues with the final render in Octane. It's coming out significantly more grainy than I would like, and I've had to post on a couple forums how, what the issue is, showing the settings I have. So I have to apologize for this image being also grainy. This is the real-time renderer, and yeah, so that's one angle. I want to show you guys the next few angles. This project's been a lot of fun. It's been very educational too. Like I said, I've been 3D modeling for 20 years, and I've only been using the Octane renderer now for about 9 months. And it's awesome, and I am learning a lot about it. And I wish I knew more, because it feels like my acquisition rate is slower than I'd like. As we can see here, some of these lighting sources look pretty real. We have what I'm calling the cyberpunk pink or cyber pink lighting sources up in the towers. And we can see some of the light stretching, like the glow bending here. So I'm able to at least create what I see in my mind, both with modeling and lighting. But it's also, there's a lot I don't know about this renderer that I'm still playing with. I am enjoying it though. This has become like my full-time hobby outside of World of Warcraft Classic, but I digress. Let's change the angle again. Yeah, Saturday I posted a 2-hour-long video of me working on this, and we got quite a few people following the live video, and people really seem to like it. And I'm really proud of how this is coming along. Now, in a previous video, one previous to Saturday, I was actually putting in trees and foliage, and that video you can see on our YouTube channel. But yeah, this was the lighting pass. I haven't even tried turning the foliage back on just to see what it would look like, because I'm pretty sure this file is complex enough now that it would crash. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I mean, I definitely need to come back toward this. Once I get the graininess issue down, I need to come back and start playing with some of the colors. My original idea was to have a lot of warm lighting around these trim lights, like these trim lights down here, and then to have a cold mechanical cyberpunk light around the mid area, as you can see here with these butterfly lamps. And then some, the cyber pink up here. That was the original idea, but I think I need to work on my color theory a little bit, because I think I can really push this. Here's another front shot. Oh, we've seen this angle before. Here's a higher angle, kind of showing off everything from a steeper look. This project, for those of you who haven't seen the other videos, this project has been an off and on thing for me for almost 2 years now. Think of the guys who have a hot rod in the garage that they've been working on forever. This has been one of those projects for me. And I'm really, it's really interesting the amount of work that it took off and on about 2 years to get here, but just in the last 2 or 3 weeks, things have really been coming together. It's starting to look more real. I've put a lot of effort into the textures. I've put a lot of effort into the layout. I've taken a lot of creative liberties with how I've modeled Grace Cathedral. I did not model it exactly. I had to take some creative liberties for the Amaranth Chronicles because our book takes place in the future, and undoubtedly things would have changed by then. Now here's one of the inner courtyards. And as you can see here, Octane's great. You get to see a result pretty quickly, but it is rather grainy when you're using the real-time renderer. And that's something I have to kind of figure out what the issue is. I have a pretty souped-up computer. I've got a 24-core AMD Threadripper, and I've got 2 NVIDIA RTX 2080s. I feel like that's more than enough computer power to get a better result out of this quicker. And I'm just still learning Octane. So I don't feel like I've necessarily tapped my computer out. I might just not know what I'm doing with the render just quite yet. As you can see here, this is something I just did. I just kind of lit this area, and I want to see how it's turned out. There's been a lot of interesting challenges with this project, and there's going to be some in the future. If we notice, I want to point out these windows here are not emitting light, and that's because when I tell them to emit light, they don't look good. Because in real life, when you have a window and you have a light source on the inside, you can see through the window and see what's going on in that room, right? And that's not how I originally crafted this project. When I originally started building this project 2 years ago, it was just to do some beauty shots of the outside. I was thinking about doing something for the Amaranth Chronicles, but that idea really hadn't solidified yet. So I didn't build interior spaces. Now I need to go back, and I do need to build some interior spaces to really make this model pop and to really make it look good. We'll go back to a steeper angle. If you guys want to see, I do have a quote-unquote final render, the image that's really grainy. I want to show you guys that. So here is this image, and I don't know if you can tell on the stream, but it's really speckly up here. And there's just this fuzzy quality, and I'm not talking about the glow here. I'm really happy with the glow. It looks very cyberpunk, maybe even very 80s science fiction, which is kind of the look I'm going for right now. But even down in these lights down here, it's very, it's like looking through sand. So I posted this image on the Octane forum, on the Octane forums help section, and I'm trying to see if there isn't more I can do to get a better result out of this. This single image took 30 minutes for my computer to render, which, you know, for a home-based supercomputer, so to speak, that's not bad. But I'm trying to get a better quality faster, if that makes any sense. So that's something I'm going to work on here in the future. I'm not going to do a 2-hour video today. I just wanted to kind of show you guys and update you guys on the render as of now. But bear with me and stay tuned throughout the week. I'm going to be posting more of these videos as I get more acquainted with the Octane renderer, and I can't wait to share more of the Amaranth Chronicles with you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.